So Forza Horizon 6 is almost here, and this time it's set in Japan, and this is something that the fans have been asking for basically forever. And after 5 entries, Europe, Southern Europe, Australia, Colorado, Britain, Mexico, Playground Games has finally pulled the trigger. Forza Horizon 6 officially launches on May 19th on the Xbox Series X and S and PC. And if you got the Premium Edition, early access started on May 15th, so some people are already playing it at the moment. But if you haven't bought it yet or you're still on the fence, stick around because this one is generally worth talking about before you spend your money. Let's start with the obvious. Japan was the most requested location in the franchise's history, and Playground finally, they've pulled it off. They even said as much when they revealed the game, acknowledging that fans have been asking for this for years. The city of Tokyo is described as the biggest urban area ever in a Forza Horizon game, 5 times larger than the urban areas in previous titles. We're talking neon-lit downtown streets, Shibuya Crossing, Tokyo Tower, industrial docklands, suburbs, all distinct, all drivable. But it's not just Tokyo. The map stretches from Tokyo City all the way to Japan Alps, and Playground is calling it the most dense and vertical Horizon map yet. It layers vertical highways, Touge-style climbs, and real-inspired locations like the C1 Loop and Mount Haruna, so the road itself becomes the main content. And crucially, the game's map is not a one-to-one creation of Japan, but rather an attempt to capture the country's unique cultural essence, with urban areas sitting right next to the mountain range and open fields. That's the Horizon formula at its best. It's not a simulator, it's a fantasy built around a real place. Now let's talk about the cars. Forza Horizon 6 ships over 550 real-world cars with a heavy lean towards JDM classics. We're talking GTRs, Supras, RX-7s, Silvias, the dream garage for anyone who grew up on the initial D or spent too long on NFS Underground. About 22 cars are brand new to the Forza franchise entirely, with 12 more planned as DLC. And Western exotics are still part of the mix: Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, so the garage will be diverse. The cover car is the 2025 Toyota GR-GT prototype, a race-derived road car making its video game debut here. Combining motorsport performance with road-going excellence, that's a statement pick for a game set in Japan. On the audio side, cars sound better than ever, with remastered engine audio and more detailed surface interaction, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology that simulates the actual soundscape of the world. That last part matters more than people give credit for in a racing game. Sound is the feel. Here's where things get really interesting for long-time fans. First, Touge Battles. This is a new mode where you can battle another player one-on-one on a mountain pass, and honestly, this alone could have been a selling point. Mountain pass racing is the soul of Japanese car culture, and it fits perfectly into Horizon's open world. There are also proper car meets inspired by real spots like Daikoku parking area, shared open world spaces where players can park up, show off their builds, download tunes and liveries directly from cars they like, and even buy a copy of someone else's car spec. Night cruises, drifting on mountain passes, gathering at highway rest spots. This is the closest Horizon has ever come to actually simulating Japanese car culture rather than just borrowing its aesthetic. There's also a new creation tool called Collab, an upgraded event lab now featuring multiplayer support, giving players freedom to build custom events with friends anywhere in Japan. You can place buildings, plants, and roads to create your own drivable map, and other players can visit what you build. Garages now are fully customizable with posters and paint schemes, and each player house includes a customizable garage big enough for multiple cars and a showroom for your collection. And yes, you can finally include windows in the livery editor. A small thing that the community has been asking for a long time. So Horizon has always been as much about vibes as it is about racing, and Forza Horizon 6 is leaning hard into that. This game features more music than any previous Horizon title, including Japanese artists, making it the most diverse soundtrack in the franchise's history. Extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan were captured to create a rich, truly aesthetic world. So you'll hear cicadas in summer, snow crunching in winter, and city hum at midnight in Tokyo. That kind of environmental audio design is what separates a good open world from a great one. Here's the access breakdown. The standard edition of Forza Horizon 6 is available on Xbox Game Pass from May 19th, available for PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate members on day 1. That makes this one of the most accessible launches in the franchise's history. If you want it earlier, however, the premium edition costs $130 and unlocks up to 4 days of early access starting May 15th. The standard edition is $70. This is the first Forza Horizon game to skip the Xbox One. It's Xbox Series X and Xbox S and Series S and PC only at the moment, which means Playground Games finally gets to build without last-in constraints holding them back. It's also Steam Deck verified, which is a nice bonus for handheld players. And a PS5 version is confirmed for later in 2026, though no specific date has been announced yet. So is this the Forza Horizon game we've been waiting for? It's hard to say definitely before reviews drop, but the ingredients are all there. Japan is the perfect setting. The map sounds genuinely ambitious. Touge Battles and Daikoku style car meets show that Playground actually understands what Japanese car culture tick, not just what it looks like. And going Series X and S only means there's no excuses for the visuals or performance. If you're on Game Pass, this is a no-brainer. Download it and find out for yourself. If you're buying outright, the standard edition is about $70. That's the safe way to go, unless you're absolutely sure you want the expansions in early access. May 19th, Japan, 550 cars. Let's go. Drop a comment in the comment section if you are excited for the Forza Horizon 6 and if you're actually getting this game. Also, smash that like button, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Don't stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding